Hello and welcome to another edition of Dear Kev, the show where I give you the best, worst advice on the planet. As always, you can submit your questions to dearkev@kevonstage.com and you'll always remain anonymous. You can catch the show on YouTube and Facebook and podcasts wherever they're available, Apple, Podcast, Stitcher, and the like. Are you ready? I'm ready. First question. Dear Kev, I've gotten myself into an extremely sticky situation. My wife and I recently got married in June, and we've been dating for 5 years. For a while, I got vibes from my mother-in-law flirting on me, but I thought nothing of it and ignored it. Just a few weeks ago, I was alone in the house with her, and one thing led to another, and she ended up rubbing my leg, and we ended up making out and nearly led to sex. She told me she's always been attracted to me, and if we have sex, she would keep the secret to ourselves. Or we would keep the secret to ourselves. I don't know what to do now when I go over there. Should I tell my wife? Should I just do it once so she'll leave me alone? Please, help. I can't talk to anybody else about this. You shouldn't talk to anyone else about this unless that person is Tyler Perry. This sounds like a great Tyler Perry Studios production. He got a brand new soundstage. He'll kill it. He'll kill it with this. There's a movie called The Graduate, and this is literally the plot to it. It's with Dustin Hoffman and some other various whites who I don't remember or probably never knew. You're asking, should I just have sex with my mother-in-law one time and get it over with? What? Why would you think that would work? That's just going to make her want the sex more. That's going to make for a weird Thanksgiving. Like, can you pass the greens? And can you pass the peen? Wait, what? I said greens. No, you said peen. I know what I said. Oh, man. You're going to be putting the whipped cream in her pumpkin pie. Ayo! Zing. To answer your question, no, sir. You shouldn't have sex with your mother-in-law. I hate to have to say that out loud. I feel like that might be common. But since you're asking, no. I don't think your wife will like that. Would you like your wife having sex with your dad? Huh? Ask yourself that. Would you like that? Then if you get your mother-in-law pregnant, you just gave birth to your wife's sister aunt. And now what are you going to do? Oh, it's Tyler Perry. I'll hit you back, Tyler. Not the movie guy, just Tyler Perry is my gardener. Why didn't Tyler Perry invite me to his studio's opening? I'm sick of it. And I'm tired of watching videos. Will Smith was up in there, Wesley Snipes, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, not Kevin Fredericks. I digress. No. Cheating is generally considered wrong in most relationships. Cheating with someone's mother and creating a sister aunt is worse. You don't come back from that. Here's what you do. Thanksgiving dinner, sit next to the mother-in-law on one side, wife on the other side. And right when everybody's finished, like, hey, who wants dessert? Your mom tried to have sex with me. I'm sorry, what? Your mom tried to have sex with me. And then just wait. Don't say nothing else. See what happens. Oh, and then record it and send it to me as you destroy the family. Next question. Dear Kev, I need your help. I live in a city where the cost of living is too high for me to rent, and my credit's not in order to get a house, and the housing market is overpriced as the city has become the new it city. I can't live with my parents, and I can't be roommates with other women. I online date and been doing so for years. I've really never had any bad experience and made some great friends. I met a guy and started talking to him in July. I also found in July I had to move out of my home. My schedule at work is very limited, and I can't pick up a part-time job because I can't get to a second shift job before 6 p.m. In most places I have been want you to be there by 5 at the latest. Here's my dilemma because I got to move out quickly. I ended up moving with a guy I only knew for a month online. He offered me a place, and when I told him what was going on, I moved in, and it's been cool. He doesn't want me to pay any bills and just save money and do all the cooking and cleaning around the house. We started having the sets, and this guy is just getting more and more controlling. He doesn't like me going outside before 6 a.m. and after 10 p.m. to smoke. He wants sets all the time, like 2 or 3 times a day, and for the most part, it's good. But after working all day cooking, cleaning, sometimes I just want to go to bed. Some days I think he's an idiot because of the things he says and does. I really don't have anywhere else to go, and I can't do Uber and Lyft because my car isn't in the best shape, and they're shooting and robbing drivers in my city. I thought you said your city was the it city. Ain't nobody shooting and robbing drivers in the it city. That's a crime city. Plus, the demands of me being a living maid and servant, I'm really too tired to get a second job. Just yesterday, he told me if I ever leave him, I need to make certain that I still get to his house to take care of him. I'm not ready to make a move yet, but how in the world will I be able to get out of this situation when I'm ready? He also gives me money for myself in case I see something I want to buy, and we have established that we are not in a relationship. Have I become a hoe for housing? Help. You absolutely have. You gave up the box in exchange for a roof. Lots of people do it. Feel like you got some stipulations that most people don't have to deal with. And once again, Tyler Perry would do great with this. Or Lifetime. This sounds like a Lifetime movie. You know Lifetime, the television channel where they have movies where women be having bad stuff happen to them? Send the script in. I don't believe you that you can't do none of the stuff. You're like, I can't get a second job. I can't live with no other roommates. I can't do none of the stuff. You trying to justify, amen, why you should live with this man who's controlling. And you shouldn't. Maybe it's not easy to live with roommates. Maybe it's not easy to move back home, but it can be done, okay? For your own safety and peace of mind, and mostly safety, you got to get out of the home. You got to go. You cannot live with this man. He is controlling. He may hurt you. You don't want to be hurt. Money ain't enough for sanity.
Want to take a quick break from the show to talk to you about Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. At a time when so many important conversations are happening in our world, your voice is more essential than ever. Explore classes that may help you express what you're feeling through creative self-discovery. Listen, if you've been following me, you know that over the last 6 weeks, 2 months, I've turned into the world's most amazing nature photographer. I've been taking pictures of my hike, sunset, inanimate objects, and it's all skills I learned from Skillshare. Just because I want to express myself creatively. It's not necessarily to make money or start a business. I just want to have fun. You can also learn these things to be better and start businesses. But for me, I like photography. I like graphic design. I just want to be a better creator and have more fun creatively. And that's what I've been doing on Skillshare, focusing on creative writing and photography and graphic design, and I've been having the time of my life. It breaks up my routine with spontaneous acts of creativity. You can explore workshops, classes, and more. Most classes are under 60 minutes with short lessons to fit any schedule. There are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes. And it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. So listen this. Explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/Kev, and the first 1,000 people to use our link will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. Once again, receive free access to thousands of classes for a limited time. Be one of the first 1,000 to sign up at Skillshare.com/Kev. And now back to the ridiculousness that is Dear Kev.
Send your questions to dearkev@kevonstage.com. If y'all don't send no questions, this ain't no show. Hey, Kev, me and my boyfriend pretended to be Hey, Kev, so my boyfriend pretended to be someone else by texting me from an app-generated phone number. He texted me like he knew who I was, but I had no clue. He talked about taking me on a date and he can treat me better than my real boyfriend could, and I'm just still trying to figure out who this is. Maybe someone from my past? Well, I ignored it, and about a month later, I'm going through my boyfriend's phone and I find the app and the messages. Proof and evidence that it was him all along. I'm pissed. Should I break up with him because he clearly don't trust me? Am I being dramatic about the situation? Help. Absolutely not. You're not being dramatic. And don't break up with him. Text him back. Set up the date. Meet him there. Camera crew. Record it. And say, gotcha. This is going to sound dumb, but I've done this to my wife and all my friends. Pretty much every time I used to go to the Sprint store when they had real phones out there, I used to be waiting in line for my phone, and I would text them from the store phone to be like, yeah, what up? Hey, I would text my wife like, you look good, girl. Won't you back that thing up? And she'd be like, who is this? And I'd be like, this is your worst nightmare, your best dream. And she'd be like, Kevin. And I usually never really got 2 texts away before she realized it was me. But what you got to do is answer him and say, baby, yes, I hate my boyfriend. He's trash. His meat is little. His breath stinks. I hate him. And I'm just staying with him because cheating, I get to cheat on him and spend his money. Like, tell him all the worst things, because now he can't tell you. Because if he tells you, then he admits that he's been caught up all along. Huh? You can literally tell him everything. Say, hey, man, I'm actually gay. I don't even like men. I'm just using him for sex. And when he sexes me, I think about Queen Latifah and Bessie. And that's the type of woman I like. Oh, yeah, I like Queen Latifah. And then he going to be like, crap. Now I can't even call her on this because I'm texting her from an app-generated phone. Of course you could just break up with him, but that's boring. We only got one life to live. You got to ruin it. Take him for all he's worth. Lie to him. Set him up. Get him to get you gift cards to Longhorn Steakhouse. We used to go there a lot on the road. We were in Memphis. Longhorn Steakhouse. If you haven't been, check it out. But don't go to Twin Peaks because it's not like a place for people who like mountains and stuff. The women there are scantily clad, and I didn't feel my Holy Ghost salvation when I was there, but we just had to watch the fight. Dear Kev, so I was recently invited to a friend's wedding. The only thing is I slept with her at her bridal shower. I don't know if she told her fiance or not, and since it's not really a big deal to me, and it seems rude to turn the invite down since I was at the bridal shower, should I go or not? Hold on, what? How? Two girls? So... Oh, snap. I thought it was a man this whole time. I was like, why is he getting invited to the bridal shower? Well. Wow. She really doesn't know you very well. I mean, shoot, the least you can do is go to the wedding. You already had sex with her fiance. You can't get any worse than that. Pay for the plate. I mean, what kind of person are you? She paid for the plate. Your name's already down. You want to RSVP and not go to the wedding? How rude. The least you can do to show your love and respect is honor the plate they paid for. Women be trash. I'm telling you. I thought men were only trash until I started doing this segment. A lot of times it's women, y'all be trash. But no, yes, it is rude to turn down the bridal shower. Some people would say it's rude to sleep with the bride's husband as well. But I mean, who am I to judge? Oh no, hold on. You slept with the bride? Oh, you slept with the bride. Oh, just go. He ain't gonna care. He might like it. He be like, oh, you did what? Can I join? That's all men gonna say. I seen that on a porn one time. I want to get up in there. Men are dumb. We're just dumb. She never gonna tell him. He's never gonna be none the wiser, and their wedding gonna be just fine. You go there and eat that delicious food. Men are stupid and dumb, and me included. Next question. Dear Kev, hope all is well. I went on a date with a guy that I went to college with. We had mutual friends in common, so I've known of him and hung around him. He plays piano, and once he learned that I liked the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, he plays some of their songs for me. I thought that was really sweet, and we kissed shortly after that. We haven't spent much one-on-one time together after the kiss due to the summer break. Now that school's back in session, we met up and had dinner in the dining hall. During this dinner, he let me know that he pleasures himself to the pictures I put up on my Facebook profile. Mind you, most of my pictures are modest, so I was surprised by this. I didn't want to make him feel bad, so I didn't give him a response at the moment. However, looking back at this, I'm not sure if I should feel flattered or creeped out. What should I say or do? Creeped out. Absolutely creeped out. Completely creeped. I don't know why a man would tell you that if you ain't his girl. I feel like he was like, you ever send a risky text and you know it's risky and you're like, all right, here goes nothing. Hopefully this is received the way it's intended. And then the person receiving it takes a long time to answer and you got to sweat. Like that's what he did to you in real conversation. He was like, all right, here goes nothing. I think you should not be with this man at all because it's just going to get weirder from here. If he told you that in supreme confidence, and after not knowing you that very well, only a summer and a one shared kiss, 3 years from now, there's no telling what this man's gonna be doing. He could be drinking your pee. I don't know. You can't be telling people you're strange that you touch yourself to the thought of them. There's magazines for that. Be a decent person when you sin. How dare you? You got to be better at this. Yes. Creeped out, block, and delete.
Want to take a break from the ridiculousness and tell you about Paint Your Life. Listen, unfortunately, my family won't be together for the holidays this year. My dad just texted me and I was like, Dad, I don't know, man. I don't think it's safe. But I found a way to bring us together safely. A hand-painted compilation portrait from Paint Your Life, and it makes the perfect gift. Melissa and I already have 3 of these, one of me and her, one of the boys, and one of our family. And they're hanging up in our various offices and at our home. It's a professional hand-painted portrait created from any photo at a truly affordable price. You can send a picture of yourself, your children, your family, special place, a dog, a cat, a fish, a turtle, or combine photos into one painting. Choose from a team of world-class artists and work with them until every detail is perfect. You can order a custom-made hand-painted portrait in less than 5 minutes. Quick and easy process. Get a hand-painted portrait in about 3 weeks. A meaningful, personal gift that can be cherished forever. Now you listen to this. At paintyourlife.com, there's no risk. If you don't love the final painting, your money is refunded. Guaranteed. And right now, as a limited time offer, you can get 20% off your painting. That's right. 20% off and free shipping. To get this special offer, text the word DEAR to 64,000. That's DEAR to 64,000. Once again, text DEAR to 64,000, 64000. Paint your life. Celebrate the moments that matter most. And now back to the show.
Dear Kev, I'm in a bad situation. About a year ago, my on and off again girlfriend of 4 years slept with my best friend shortly after finding out that I discovered she had gotten chlamydia and HSV too and passed it to me. Whew! Fast forward to now, we recently moved to Austin, Texas for a fresh start, and it's failing. I can't seem to get over what happened. I don't feel like it'll ever be over and be able to love her the way I did before. It leads to constant arguments because I'm not affectionate with her. To make matters worse, I quit my job to pursue my videographer/music video director career full time, so she's the breadwinner. I feel stuck in a relationship because of my HSV2 diagnosis, fearing that no one will want to be with me, and I don't make enough money yet to move out on my own. Please, I feel like I'm settling and I need advice. Please, I'm a huge fan. Help me, Kev. Boy, that's a... Let me tell you what. As they say on the internet, you hate to see it. However, rest in this. 1 in 5 sexually active people has herpes. I think that's a true fact. I'm not certain, but it should make you feel better. They got to have other people having it because I've seen commercials for it. They don't just make commercials for stuff a little bit that people have. Valtrex is out there for a reason. And also, I was watching that Valtrex commercial from back in the day, and the lady was riding the horse, and I wondered if the horse was like, yo, man, my back is itching. STDs are not funny, and I'm not shaming people. I'm just saying I actually had that thought during the thing. You got to be open and honest. There's other people living with these diseases. You got to tell them, hey, I got this HSV too. I don't feel like, first of all, you're staying in a relationship for money and you're blaming her. You got to own your part of this. You can't be using her to help supplement your career and then also blaming her for giving the HSV too. I mean, also, I get it, like you're upset, but you got to have the power to move on. And like most people in this world, when you're a videographer or a photographer, you can ask Josh. He's right here. You gotta work a regular job while you pursue that. Okay, it takes a long time to be able to do that on your own. So don't just use her so you don't have to work a regular job. Josh worked a regular job at PacSun. He was an internship and he did photos. He works a regular job now and he still does photos. He worked with me and then he goes and does photos on his own. If he can do it, you can too. You can't stay in bad relationships just for free rent. Because you know what else you got with the free rent? An STD. That's what you got. You got an STD out of the situation. So you paid for the rent in health. You paid for the rent in health. You got to let that pain go. Unfortunately, I do not think that's curable, but I think it has times where it's not flared up. So take your medicine, use protective sex items, condoms. They're not called protective sex items. Contraceptives. Well, also should have done that earlier, but moving forward, use those. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know if you can have sex on herpes. And I don't want to tell you the wrong, because if you give somebody else herpes and they come sue me, I don't even have enough lawyers to handle that stuff. My lawyer just basically does entertainment stuff, not herpes simplex 2 lawsuit claims. So I don't know, but move out and don't have sex with her or other people until you go see a qualified pediatrician. No, that's for children. Listen, man, I don't know. I don't know nothing about this stuff. You hear me? Don't listen to me is what I'm saying. But you can make it. Thank you for watching this episode. As always, we're here every Friday on YouTube, Facebook, and wherever podcasts are listened to. So listen to me at work when you should be working. Who cares about that stupid job anyway? You said you're going to take your 15-minute break 30 minutes ago, and they asked if you could stay on for a little bit longer, and this is how you pay them back. Make sure to send your questions, dearkev@kevonstage.com. If you don't send no questions, ain't no show. And send me different questions. I've been getting so many, like, how do I talk to him or her questions? Just go and talk to them. Shoot, stop being a little scaredy cat, little crybaby, cuz. I don't know how to talk to him. I didn't know how to talk to her. Hey, man, I like you. Hey, woman, I like you. I want you. And you can get this the easy way or the hard way. Simple. That answers like 30 questions I got. All y'all who sent me that question, just go talk to them. Simple. Done. Bye.